Okay. Okay. So I will start the video. Where is the video? I just see the video. Ruthless businessman. Who's this person? Englishman, right? Indian. Okay, slavery. So when you talk about slavery in Manipur, okay, this is known as slavery, colonization. So you can differentiate. You can actually you have to reflect on it. I am showing you the real visual of slavery, colonization. Okay, Bengali woman carrying an English man on back. This is colonization. This is slavery. Okay, ruthless business. These people came for business in India and they enslaved us. Okay, so if you know East India Company, how did they come to India, right? So, an image just to make you appreciate the real meaning of ruthless businessmen and then going to slavery and colonization. Okay, history. Okay, it is not very important. Don't worry. Okay. I just wanted you to see the meanings. If you see the visuals, you will understand it better. Okay, let's read the text. I'll explain it fast. I have already done yesterday, but I'll again repeat it because some of you were not there. Once upon a time, a frog croaked away in Bingle Bog every night from dusk to dawn. He croaked on and on and on, and other creatures looked at his voice, but alas, they had no choice, and the crass cacophony blared out from the sumac tree at whose foot the frog each night minstrel on till morning night. Okay, so if you see the poem, okay, in this first stanza, okay, it is a story. It's a simple story about a frog and a nightingale. And this first stanza opens with the work done by the frog and what he used to do. He used to croak. Okay, he used to croak on and on and on. If you see this on, it is ON, but it is written as AWN, on, to rhyme with dawn. Okay, so if you want to understand this stanza, you have to ask, what does the frog do? The frog croaked. From when to when? From night, okay, from night, okay, to dawn, dusk to dawn, from the evening to early morning, and he will keep croaking. Okay, and other creatures in the sumac tree, other creatures would not like his voice. Other creatures living around that sumac tree did not like him singing, but he keeps on singing. Okay, the other creatures are loathing, but he doesn't care. And his song, or the croak that he makes, is just like crass cacophony. Cacophony, it's a very sound, it's a very unsoothing sound, the sound which is not liked by others. Okay, so it is used as a metaphor of ishawyam lang ba taning da bodo. It can also be cacophony. Okay, khoi mazi ishaw lang manda na ngasi di taning de he hai base. It is actually cacophony, but we should not use this term with our mothers. Okay, blade out from the sumac tree at whose foot the frog each night minstrel on till morning and night. And he keeps doing this work, okay, from morning to night. It's about the frog, okay, who troubles other with a song that is not liked by everyone. Neither stones, nor prayers, nor sticks, insults or complaints or bricks steal the frog's determination to display his heart's elation. But one night, Okay, so if you see, it's a continuation of the first stanza, last four lines of the second stanza. Neither stones, nor prayers, nor sticks, insults or complaints or bricks steal the frog's determination to display his heart's elation, happiness. The frog's happiness, okay? The frog's happiness is displayed by croaking on and on and on, which actually disturbed others. Even if you throw stones, even people pray to him, don't croak too much, we don't like you. You laugh at him, okay, insulting him, or you complain, okay, you throw bricks on him. It is not breaking the determination. What is the determination? Determination is to keep croaking, okay, from day to night. And who does it? The frog, okay. And when she had ended, sorry, in the moonlight, but one night, a nightingale in the morning cold and pale perched upon the sumac tree, casting forth her melody. Dumbstruck sat the gaping frog, and the whole admiring bog stare towards snake wrapped. Okay, so if you see, the poet writes, okay, he says that, but one day neither the prayer nor the complaints, okay, neither the stones, okay, nor the bricks could break the determination of the frog. But one night, okay, a nightingale, okay, she perched on the sumac tree, okay, she perched on the sumac tree, and she is, what does she do? She sings, okay. And of course a frog will not sing better than a nightingale, okay. So what did she do? She cast forth her melody. She casted forth her melody. She sings so well, and she did a magic, okay. And what happened to the frog? Frog was dumbstruck. What is dumbstruck? The frog was surprised. The frog was, okay, frog felt as if he doesn't know anything, okay. He was frozen because he has the it is not explained, okay. He has that aggressive mood of disturbing everybody, not knowing that he's not good enough. But a nightingale who's really good at singing came and dumbstruck the frog. The whole race, the animals, the birds who are staying near that sumac tree, okay, in that bog, okay, they admire, they admire the nightingale, okay, who who sing, who I mean, rap is interesting, right? So it is just, there is no grammar, it is just telling you, it's written in the free verse. So the poet says, everybody present in that walk near the sumac tree, they were interested in listening to a song. Whose song? Nightingale's song, okay. And when she had ended, clapped. When she finished singing the song, everybody clapped. Ducks had swum and herons waded, name of the birds, okay? To her, as she serenaded. If you see, there are consonant sounds, and you should practice it in spoken also. If you remember, Binglebog was there, okay? Binglebog in the previous stanza. Just see Binglebog in the starting of the poem, okay, the first stanza. And then if you see, you will find she serenaded, okay, she serenaded, the repetition of consonant sounds, okay. This is alliteration, okay. This is used in poetry, this is used in writing, okay. It's a technique, okay. It is a technique, literary technique. To her, as she serenaded. So for us Manipuris, it's difficult to pronounce she, okay, sh sound, okay. We generally do not pronounce sh. So we she, and then suddenly to say serenaded, It's difficult for me, so you have to practice. Okay, she serenaded, she sang. Okay, it's a literary word. Okay, it's a synonym of singing. Okay, she serenaded, and a solitary loon wept beneath the summer moon. Toads and a teals and a teedler, see, ta ta ta, repetition of T sound, consonants, ta. Okay. Toads, you can underline. These are alliteration. So you can actually write. Don't forget alliteration with this poem. If reference to context comes, you have to write alliteration. You read the poem, you'll get the answer. So 1 marks, nobody can cut. So if you write alliteration, even if you've done little mistake, you'll not do mistake. I've explained it well. Okay. So it's a 5 marks reference to context. You score 5 marks. This is how toppers score marks. But I'm very upset with all of you. You can't even keep up the time. How will you do that? How will you top in exam? You can't miss. Even if you have fever, you have anything, don't break your routine. Study hard. Okay, let me read. Okay, we have to finish this poem. Toads and teals and teedlers captured by her voice, cheered on and raptured. Bravo, too divine, encore. Bravo, too divine, encore. Wow, very good. Chai hai, phajai hai, nungshi hai. Something like that. These are the repetition of the adjectives to praise the songs. Okay, to the nightingale once more, quite unused to such applause, sang till dawn without a pause. Okay, the nightingale was never appreciated this much. Okay, that is why she was so impressed. What were the words of appreciation? Okay, bravo, too divine, encore. Oh my god, once again, encore. Once more. You go to a rap show and then people sing a song, a tapta. Your singer called tapta singing, people say once more, that way. Okay, and then Nightingale is so happy, she's not tired, she keeps singing. Okay, till dawn, till early morning, without a pause. Next night, when the nightingale shook her head and twitched her tail, closed an eye and fluffed a wing, and had cleared her throat to sing, she was startled by a croak. She was ready to sing the next night, and she prepared. And how did she prepare? She shook her head, okay, she nodded her head. She twitched her tail, she was moving her tail. Animal motifs, how animal will, prepare. Okay, it is very it is related to the nature, and you can actually identify the vivid words used by the poet to describe the story can be seen with the word. Okay, next night, when the nightingale shook her head and twitched her tail, closed an eye and fluffed the wing. Okay, so all the vocabulary, if you see, if you have to write on a bird, you can pick up all the vocabulary. And had cleared her throat to sing, she was startled by a croak. She was actually suddenly taken, okay, by a croak, startled, khangba, okay. So she was startled by a croak, and who's doing the croak? The frog. Let's see what happens. Sorry, was that you who spoke? She inquired when the frog hopped towards her from the frog. Nightingale said, sorry, were you speaking to me? The nightingale asked, okay, and hopped towards her from the bog. The hangoi, we also, I don't know, in Manipuri, we don't even learn a good poem. Say hangoi na khongi, something we do, no? There is a poem, hangoi na khongi bo bo, khongi bo bo. I don't know what is that poem. I really don't understand what we are going to learn. But if you see, so you can actually remember what does this frog do. So okay, when the frog started speaking, Nightingale said, okay, was it you who was speaking? And then the frog replied, yes. The frog replied, you see, I am the frog who owns this tree. And he's telling, yes, you see, I am the frog who owns this tree. In this bog, I I've long been known for my splendid baritone. Oh my god, he's talking about himself. Okay, he's telling baritone. Baritone is deep male singing voice. Okay, he says that I am the person, okay, who's very good at singing. Okay, I am known male singer in this place. Okay, and I have been staying here. That is what the frog said. And of course, I wield my pen for bog trumpet now and then. Okay, and he's talking about some business. Okay, he owns the bog, he's in the sumac tree, he himself is praising. That is why I've shown you the photograph. You know, when British came to India, East India Company, when that company came to India, they said that, oh, we are going to teach these Indians something. Okay, so the same comparison. I just want you to see your history and this poem. That is why I have brought the video. Okay, so let's read. And what did okay? Is it the right page? Okay, did you like my song? Okay, did you like my song? Correct. That is the Nightingale who's asking. Okay, not too bad, but far too long. Oh my god, the frog is telling, not too bad. It is not bad, but far too long. But it was too long. The technique was fine, of course, but it lacked a certain force. Oh, the technique of singing is so good, but it lacks some force, criticism. Okay. Oh, the Nightingale confessed, greatly flattered and impressed that a critic of such note had discussed her art and thought. I don't think the song's divine, but oh well, at least it's mine. It is like Firoza going to A.R. Rahman and telling that, oh, A.R. Rahman, your technique is so good, but there is something, lacking in your song. Okay. So the poet is doing it intentionally to teach you how commercialization or how this kind of attitude exists in this world. Okay, then uh, and the Nightingale also, because she's a simple soul, she has never listened to this kind of flattering voice. Okay, the other person who's giving the critic, the frog, does not know anything. He's such a pathetic singer, but he owns the place, and he has the art of speaking. Okay, and he's actually what, cheating the Nightingale. Okay, to take advantage of the Nightingale. Let's see what happens. That's not much to boast about, said the heartless frog. The Nightingale, who sang so well, who's loved by everyone. Okay, so one popular context that I want to bring is, one girl has passed in Manipur. She expired. Ani Chappi ngang malaytre haibadu. She's actually a star. I don't know whether you watch Ani Chappi or not. It's a YouTube, very famous YouTube girl. Jackie Chan is no more. Okay, maybe this kind of thing exists. Okay, I don't know. I'm just trying to connect with your generation. This kind of and then if you see in the Bollywood also, Sushant Singh Rajput, he committed suicide. Okay, he committed suicide. Yes, so these kind of things, yes, happen in the field of art and literature also. Okay, and then to connect with it, I just want to tell you one anecdote of mine. I write poetry. So when I came to Indian Naval Academy, there was some magazine coming up, and I was asked to contribute poems. So I actually have won many prizes in my college and in my university, and I was considered one of the good poets there among students. So when I came to the Navy, the students, the cadets who were asking me to submit poems were very young. They were not even graduate. I was already a master. Okay, but these boys used to train us in physical training. Okay, they were good at physical training. That is why they were our seniors. Okay, in Naval Academy. So what they said, one boy, I still remember, he said that I should edit my poem. Okay, he said I should edit my poem, and I to be published in the magazine of the academy, for which I became an editor later on. And then I said, no, no, I'm not editing. So it's up to you. You should know your value. Okay. If you are told that you are very bad, okay, you should not just agree. Okay. You should also listen to yourself. Many people said that I'm very bad. I cannot teach Pan India, but I was selected. There was only one seat, all India. I am a Mitai, Manipuri, from some place, I don't know. One seat, all India seat. I was selected. If, like, for that, like Aishwarya Rai and Susmita Sen story, everybody said that, oh, Susmita Sen, you will never win. Aishwarya will win. Why you are contesting? She didn't listen to those things. She came, she actually joined that contest, Miss India contest, and she became the Miss India, and Aishwarya Rai was first runner up. So these kind of things are there. So I'm just trying to make you happy, to make you, uh, make you make you do your things. Okay, make you listen to yourself. Okay. And he says, the frog says, oh, not your song is not that good, you should not be happy. Proper training such as I and a few others can supply, you will remain a mere beginner, but with me you will be a winner. Okay. The frog says there is lack of technique. Okay. You're not good, you will be a beginner if you don't do the training. So I will be giving you training, there will be other people who will give you training, and you will become a winner. Dearest frog, the nightingale breathed, this is my fairy tale, and you are Mozart in disguise. Come to earth before my eyes. Mozart is the metaphor of music. Okay, you can search. Okay, Mozart is the metaphor of music, like A.R. Rahman of India. Okay, A.R. Rahman, Bedavati of Manipur, Kunjoy Kumar of Manipur. Okay, you have Laisram Mema of Manipur. It is like Firoza going to Laisram Mema and telling that, oh, such a pathetic singer. Okay, so the nightingale is very happy, and nightingale is telling, oh, my Mozart, because the frog has flattered the nightingale. Well, I charge a modest fee. Now, see the money minded person, the frog, he says that I will charge. Oh, but it won't hurt, you will see. Now, the nightingale, inspired, flushed with confidence and fire, with both art and adoration, sang and was a huge sensation. Animals for miles around flocked towards the magic sound, and the frog, with great precision, counted heads and charged admission. Many animals came because the nightingale even tried harder, even sang so well. So many animals flocked and they came to listen to the nightingale. So, what did the frog do? The frog start charging. He starts counting the heads. Okay, he starts charging ticket. Okay, okay, it is like I calling Thohen and say, Thohen, dance, dance, dance. You are very good. And then I'll say, I'll invite, come, 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 see Thohen dancing, and Thohen's dancing. And then I started telling, oh, Thohen is so good. Now you people pay me money and I'm not sharing it to Thohen. That is that is called exploitation. Okay. The next, the next line, let's read. The next morning it was raining. He began her vocal training, but I can't sing in this weather. Come, my dear, we'll sing together. Just put on your scarf and shash. Coo, coo, coosh. So the frog and the nightingale journeyed up and down the scale for 6 hours till she was shivering and her voice was hoarse and quivering. The nightingale, one day it was raining and she said, I can't sing, I have a problem. But the frog said, no, no, we have to train. Come on, let's sing. And they keep singing for 6 hours and the nightingale start shivering. Okay. Though subdued and sleep deprived, in the night her throat revived and the sumac tree was bowed with a breathless tilted crowd, owl of Sandwich, duck of Kent, Melot and Milady tent, Martin Cardinal Mephisto, and the coot of Monte Cristo. Ladies with tiara glittering, ladies with tiaras glittering. In the interval, Seth twittering, and the frog observed them glitter with a joy both sweet and bitter. See, it is how she continued doing, okay? She's not sleeping, she's not taking rest, and there are many names, animal names are given in this stanza, okay? Uh, you see Mellard and Milady, Trent, Martin, Cardinal, Mephisto, Kut of Monte Cristo. These are the names. She is not sleeping, she is singing, and she is just making everybody happy. And the frog observed them glitter with the joy both sweet and bitter. People were enjoying the song of the nightingale. Okay, just a story, not very difficult, okay? Every day the frog who sold her songs for silver tried to scold her. And see the frog, heartless frog, that is what the poet says. Sometimes he scolds the nightingale who's singing so well and who's earning money for the frog. Okay, you must practice even longer till your voice like mine grows stronger. Oh my god, you have to practice so hard like me, so that, no, he's not telling to practice like him, he's telling you should practice so hard that your voice becomes stronger like mine. He's actually talking about himself. He's telling that, oh, I am so good, I have such a good voice, you should also practice, okay? And then he says in the second song, last night you got nervous in the mid fight. The critics, okay, last time you were singing like this, you were not doing well, there were problems, okay? And my dear, I lay on more trills. Audiences enjoy such frills. You must make your public happier. Give them happier. Sorry, I also said happier. See, I am a Mitai. So I have to say happier. Okay. You must make your public happier. Give them something sharper, snappier. We must aim for better billings. Again, an alliteration. You still owe me 60 shillings. He trained something which is not helping the nightingale. The training module is not helping the nightingale, and the person is telling, I have been training you, I owe you, you have to give me 60 shillings, some amount of money, you have to do well, okay, you have to sing well. The pressure given by the frog to the nightingale, okay. And this is the last one. Let's finish reading. Day by day, the nightingale grew more sorrowful and pale. Night on night, night on night, uh, thrilled and bounced along till the birds and the beasts grew tired at the voice so uninspired, and the tickets office goes crashed, and she grew more morose, for her ears were so now addicted to applause quite unrestricted, and to sing into the night all alone gave no delight. See, as the nightingale is also not enjoying the song that is being sung by herself, okay, so the audience could also see the tiredness, okay. Here the poet talks about the importance of importance of rest, okay, importance to connect with the audience when you are performing, okay. So people are not buying the ticket. See, if I keep performing one dance again and again, people do not want to see it, right? For all the shows. So actually it is not the problem of the nightingale, it is the problem of the frog who's actually exploiting the nightingale, okay. So the ticket crashed, and let's see what happened. Now the frog puffed up with rage, he's so angry. Brainless bird, you are on the stage, use your wits and follow fashion. Puff your lungs out with your passion, trembling, terrified to fail, blind with tears. The nightingale heard him out in silence, tried, puffed up, burst of Ben, and died. She died. Puff, puff, puff. You cannot keep shouting, no, your lungs. So a vein has been bursted, okay? Okay, and she died. The nightingale died. Sad, the frog. I tried to teach her, but she was a stupid creature. Far too nervous, far too tense, far too prone to influence. Well, poor bird, she should have known. That's why I sing with panache. Ah, he's telling, oh, she died. Look at me. I know how to sing. Okay, I am not influenced by others, so I sing with panache. Okay, panache. Kukus, and he's Hamoina Kongi. Bobo Kongi Kongi Bobo. He thinks that is so good. And the fork horn of the frog blade unribble through the bog. Again, he keeps continuing. So this is a very, very beautiful poem. I try to read it, and I try to do some drama, and wait, huh? I'll just